It's been a while since I've done my last album review, so today I'm going to be talking about the 2006 Tool album, 10,000 Days. Now, Tool, words can't really describe Tool's music, and that's why I love it. I love Tool. It's like up there, like my top 5 bands of all time. When it comes to Tool, oh boy, it's not the it's not your average rock. No, they add like mathematics into it and like Fibonacci sequences and all of that, like 1, 3, 5, 8, isn't like all that. And honestly, these past few months, I've been listening to a lot of Tool, especially the album that I'm talking about, 10,000 Days. Man, for 2006, if only I was there in 2006. I probably would have called it the best metal record ever, like on par with like Metallica's Ride the Lightning or Led Zeppelin's debut album. This album is a 75-minute album full of just some of the hardest rock songs that you'll ever hear in your life. More especially the two songs Vicarious and The Pot. Now with Tool, you'll notice that they've had the same sound ever since like 1993. I think 1993's Undertow. They've always had that distinct sound, and they've kept it ever since then. And even in their new like latest album, Fear Inoculum, they still have that sound, but the songs in that album are a lot longer than your average. Now, Vicarious and The Pot are my favorite songs on the album just because of how heavy it is. It's super heavy, really is. Now, Jambi, the second track, it starts out with some like, very nice guitars. And sometimes when I listen to it, I always get confused on what, like the tempo is. Tool's tempos are very strange. Like they can go from like 6/4, 5/4, 7/4, 9/4. It's very interesting. Now the next two tracks, it Wings for Marie parts 1 and 2. It's less heavy and more like atmospheric. Still has the guitars and drums, but there aren't exactly a lot of hard hitting moments during this like 17-minute song. I mean, it's two parts, but if you put it all together, it's 17 minutes. Then you have The Pot, which is one of Tool's most popular songs. The Pot? I don't know how to explain this song. It's basically everything you could ask for from a Tool song. You have just amazing riffs, a solo, I think. No, I don't think there is a solo in the song. Um, Lyrics that don't make sense, tempos that aren't 4/4. It's the whole package, and that's why I love it. Now, the next two tracks on the album, Lip Pen Conjuring and Lost Keys, they're interesting. Lip Pen Conjuring is a minute-long interlude, and it's a like how do you call it, like a native song, I think. That's I haven't really done my research, but I feel it's like a song that's supposed to conjure someone. I think Maynard screaming in the back of it. And Lost Keys is basically like a prelude to another one of my favorites. I forgot to mention the 11-minute song Rosetta Stoned. This song has like legit some of the best moments on the album, and yet the lyrics don't make sense. Like this one line where who sings Maynard? He sings that he forgot his pen and that he shit the bed again. Those are real lyrics. It's funny, and yet it's heavy. Now the song "Intention," uh, on YouTube Music, it doesn't have really as many plays as the other songs. Probably that's because of the fact that it's more atmospheric, not as heavy as the other songs. A song right into the second to last track. It's a special track to me, mostly because it's like the first song that I listened to off of this album, like back in November. I didn't think too much of it, but months later, here I am talking about the album that I love very much. Then you have the last track on the album, Viginti Tres, I think. Viginti space Tres. It's like Lateralis's later Lateralis's closer voice Fipe de Oyad, which is voice of God in Enochian. It's I don't know, it's a pretty unsettling track if you listen to it at night. Basically his whole 5 minute song is basically just bass sounds over and over again. Some get loud at times and it like scares you a little. I don't know. Tool when it comes to like in like outros and interludes, they can unsettle like no it's not even a real word. They can make people uncomfortable. So overall, 10,000 Days is my definitely my most favorite Tool album ever. Even I like it more than Lateralis, to be honest. Even though Lateralis has some of my most like all time favorite songs, like Ticks and Leeches, Schism, and let's see, what else? The Grudge. I don't know. Tool's a band that can make a 75-minute album that sounds the exact same over and over again and still make it a masterpiece. That's what Tool does. They're genuinely some of the most creative and talented minds the genre of rock has ever seen, and I appreciate them for that. So, if I had any problems with it, I don't know. The length of the album, it's 75 minutes long, and yes, Tool usually make really long songs. Like their shortest real song is in their Opiate EP Hush, which is like just 2 minutes long. They're known for making incredibly long songs, but I like long songs, so that's good in my book. And I feel like some parts of the album could be a bit more polished, but I don't know. I'm probably just nitpicking at this point because, oh my god, I love this album. It's in my top 10 albums of all time, to be honest. So if I had to give this album a rating, um, you know what? I'm gonna say it. I'm giving this album a 10 out of 10. Okay, it's perfect. I don't know how else to describe it. It's 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 as good as I'm saying it is right now. So go give it a listen if you haven't. You will not be disappointed.